are and whatever you're doing, life is an adventure, too precious to waste. I'm going to share my adventure with you. This is 52 weeks. One of the features of my time in Thailand was walking, but those of you who were following my adventures in Thailand would know that already. You would watch me having a wander. Now, that got a bit difficult towards the end of my time in Thailand because of the smog, so there wasn't so much walking towards the end of my time in Thailand, but certainly when I got back to Australia I was in self-isolation for 14 days, so that was a bit tricky. Not a lot of walking there, plenty of relaxing though. But since then I've been trying to get out for a walk. It's kind of different. It's not me going to discover places, it's me getting out for a walk, making sure I get out and do it. But you know, I'm doing it. But today I've decided that I'm actually going to get out for a good walk. I'm going to head out to the Wiradjuri walking track, which is about a 40-kilometre track that loops around Wagga. I'm not going to do the whole track. There are spots you can get off and on it. The first, sorry, just watching cars. One of the things that doesn't change about walking. Where was I? Anyway, yes, I'm going to get onto the Wiradjuri track and have a bit of a wander. The first part of that is heading up along an arterial road to one of the entry points, which I'm doing now. There's a bit of traffic on it, but not as much as would normally be in the non-coronavirus times. So this morning I got some supplies together, made myself a sandwich and a pot of nice coconut green tea from Thailand. Hello monsoon tea, miss you very much. So coconut green tea, chucked them into my bag with an apple and a muffin, some water as well, and tea in a thermos, and I'm on my way. Well, 7,000 steps approximately, and I'm at the entry point, this particular entry point for the Wiradjuri walking track. This part's not as busy as some others. There is a car parked by there, so there must be somebody else on the track somewhere. But anyway, so been nice so far. It's what you'd call a good walk, and I'm on my way up the track. One minute in and come across a mob of kangaroos, which is not unusual for this part of the track, so who knows what else we might find. A bit more development than last time I was up here. Hopefully they won't enroach their way across the whole hill. Time will tell, I guess. So last time I was up here, all of this, behind this fence, was just open paddock land, and kind of fences you had to negotiate. This ladder step thingy here was the device by which you negotiated the fences up and over. Today I don't have to do that. Gate is open. Development's going on for quite a while. There used to be another one up the top of this hill here, another one of those ladder thingies, so we'll get up there, see if it's still there. It looks like we're getting towards the end of the development now, and here we are, up and over. the direction that we've come from. You can see the development. We walked past just in behind those trees, walked along the other side of the trees and up that trail there. Heading over that way is the rock, or in Wiradjuri language, Kangal, which is a pretty significant feature for Wiradjuri people. Keep going around, head down that way down the track, done a full circle now, head down that way and that'll take you out across there. You can see the track, maybe, I don't know, I could see it, but whether you can see it on the video is another question. Heading over the hill, it'll take you out to Silverlight, which is a good walk. I'm not going that far today. I'm going to head a bit further along the track and just see where I might be able to sit down and have a cup of tea. I found myself a nice bus stop on the trail, although I'm not convinced that buses come up here at all, but it's a nice place to have a sit and a bit of a cuppa. You never know, might even break out a muffin later. Oh, look, there's some kangaroos, just missed them bounding across the top of the hill. Might just wander up, see if we can see them. Plenty of kangaroos on this trip. They've been keeping their distance from me, and who can blame them? There they go, making their way to who knows where, over the fence. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. And what could he see? May have been a bit of an exaggeration calling it a mountain. It was a hill. And over the other side, as the bear found out, more hills. Alrighty, that might do me for today. If I keep going, I get onto another major road at the entrance to Wagga, and there's a hamburger shop there, so I could go and get a hamburger. But I've had my muffin and also had a sandwich for lunch, so I'm alright. So I might head back. I've got one thing I want to show you on the way back, and I'll see you when we get there. But I'm just down there where you can see that dirt. That's where I entered the trail and came down along there and then up. You can just see a fence line and some trees across there. Jumped over the fence, came around and up that way and then up here. There are a few surprising things on this part of the trail, and this is one of them. This is one of the public artworks which caused me a bit of a strife in my another part of my life. That's a story for another day. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. This is a work of art out a long way from anywhere, and people enjoy it. I've seen a fair few people on the track today, a lot busier than it was last time I was here. It was much colder last time I was here though. Yes, lots of people enjoying the track, lots of people enjoying the art. I've had a good day, had a bit of a sit down and a think up here with a nice coconut green tea and a muffin. Yeah, I was listening to the crows cawing, the magpies warbling, the trucks and tractors beeping and backing around in the development and in what looks like a quarry. and watching the kangaroos kind of bound around. Yeah, an enjoyable day. I'm headed for home now, so this has been a good walk. By the time I get home it will be over 20,000 steps. It's on around about 17,000 now, and I've got a good 10,000 I'd say before I get home, so it'll be a good walk today, and that's great. I've had a really nice day out. I'll catch you next time.